All right, welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've been paying even a little attention to the tech landscape lately, you know things are moving at absolute breakneck speed. Seriously, it's wild. Today, we're unpacking the 12 AI skills you absolutely need to master by 2026, straight from our source data. But we aren't just going to sit here and list these out like a textbook. No way. We're going to see exactly how they fit together to make you completely irreplaceable. Let's get right into it.
So let's kick things off with a core question, one that totally reveals the hidden power of connections in modern tech. Take a second and really ask yourself, are you just using AI or are you connecting it? Because, if you're just typing a question into a chat window and copy-pasting the answer, you're barely scratching the surface. The real magic, the true competitive advantage for 2026, lies entirely in how you wire these different technologies together. When we map out the 12 essential skills for 2026, we see everything from prompt engineering to AI agents and workflow automation, all the way to AI SEO. Now, at first glance, this can kind of look like a daunting, totally disconnected laundry list, but we're going to reframe that today. We're grouping these 12 distinct pieces into one powerful, escalating web of connections. It's like a giant puzzle where every piece multiplies the power of the others.
Here's our roadmap. We'll cover the hidden power of connections, connecting AI to context, then to your data, workflows, the outside world, and finally, the compounding future.
Okay, Section 1, the hidden power of connections. Let's talk about why the era of the isolated AI chatbot is officially over.
Skill number 8 from our source data is AI tool stocking, and it perfectly highlights a massive shift we all have to make. Think about the difference between isolated hacks and compounding systems. Maybe you found a really clever prompt that saves you, 5 minutes a day. That's great, but honestly, it doesn't scale. By strategically combining large language models with automation and data using your everyday tools, you build systems where the value literally multiplies over time. That is the hidden power of connections, moving away from one-off tricks to building a self-sustaining engine.
Moving right along to Section 2, connecting AI to context. Because before an AI can do anything complex, it needs to know exactly how to behave. And that brings us to Skill 1, prompt engineering. We're talking about heavy hitters here, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. But the focus isn't just about casually chatting. It's about connecting the AI to rock-solid, reliable instructions. You master this by nailing 3 specific things: providing the right context, setting really clear constraints, and defining your ultimate intent. If you get this wrong, the output is basically useless. But if you get it right, you've just built the very first bridge in your AI system. Now, you reinforce that context through Skill 5, fine-tuning. Using platforms like OpenAI or Hugging Face, you literally train the models on your specific domain knowledge so the AI behaves exactly like a specialist in your field. But hey, to know it's actually working properly, you absolutely need Skill 9, LMM evaluation and management. By tracking metrics through tools like Helicon or PromptLayer, you ensure your foundational context stays completely trustworthy, even after thousands of automated runs. All right, Section 3, connecting AI to your data. An AI that sounds like you is good, but an AI that knows your actual business facts, that's a total game changer.
To pull that off, you need Skill 4, Retrieval Augmented Generation, commonly known as RAG. It sounds super technical, but it's basically the process of connecting these intelligent models directly to your own private data sources, your specific documents, your websites, your databases. By setting this up, you ensure the AI isn't just hallucinating or guessing based on the public internet. Its answers become grounded, highly accurate, and constantly synced with your proprietary info. And hey, your data doesn't just live in boring text documents, right? It's in Zoom recordings, podcast audio, product images, the whole shebang. That's where SkillSex comes in, multimodal AI. It hooks your workflows into completely different file formats. Using models like GPT-4, Gemini, and Grok, you can seamlessly extract insights across text, images, audio, and video. You end up building these incredibly robust, cross-format systems that miss absolutely nothing.
Up next, Section 4, connecting tools and workflows. This is where we take all those individual tasks and link them into automated, repeatable systems. Enter Skill 2, AI workflow automation. So you've got your smart, data-backed AI ready to go. Now it's time to let it drive. By connecting your AI to an automation stack like Zapier, Make, or N8N, the system starts handling the repetitive stuff on its own. We're talking scheduling, seamless data movement, you name it. Suddenly, you aren't just doing tasks anymore.
You're the manager of a highly efficient process.
Think of it this way. If workflow automation is the AI driving the car, Skill 3, AI agents, is the AI managing the entire fleet. AI agents are systems where the AI can actually remember context, collaborate with other AIs, and complete highly complex tasks with almost zero human input from you. You're basically creating these autonomous webs of digital workers that can research, draft, review, and execute entire multi-step projects while you're literally fast asleep. It's wild. But to truly master this third tier of workflows, you've got to combine that tool stacking we talked about, using Notion, ClickUp, Zapier, with Skill 11, AI systems thinking. This is the overarching mindset you absolutely need for 2026. You use structural tools like Miro or Airtable to map out the logic and structure your data, designing highly scalable systems. It's about taking a step back and seeing the entire architecture, not just staring at the individual bricks. Which brings us to Section 5, Connecting AI to the World. Now it's time to let your intelligent machine interact autonomously with the outside world. A massive part of this external connection is visual communication, and that brings us to Skill 7, AI video generation. Honestly, this is where things get really fun. You can now turn your automated scripts and data insights into high-quality video at incredible scale, moving effortlessly from text directly to a visual medium. Using generative platforms like Runway, Opus Clip, and Pika, you can whip up product demos, explainers, and social-style clips without any traditional expensive production overhead. It's a real game changer. But here's the catch. How do those audiences actually find you? Enter Skill 12, AI narrative control. You have to shape the signals that AI uses to interpret and position your brand. In a world where AI engines are summarizing the entire web for users, you desperately need Skill 10, AI SEO. You're optimizing entities, structured data, and trust signals so that external AI systems naturally discover and recommend you. Get this. You aren't just optimizing for traditional search engines like Google anymore. You are optimizing for the AIs themselves.
Finally, Section 6, the compounding future. What does this interconnected web actually mean for you as a professional in 2026?
Well, our framework summarizes this escalation perfectly. First, you build your brain, context and data through prompting, RAG, and multimodal skills. Second, you build your digital hands, workflows, agents, and system syncing. And finally, you build your megaphone, global reach via SEO, narrative control, and video. These 12 skills from our source data aren't just standalone chores you cross off a to-do list. They are the essential pillars of a highly unified compounding ecosystem. Which brings us to our ultimate takeaway. Look, the technology itself is becoming commoditized fast. Everyone is going to have access to incredibly powerful AI very soon. So we want to leave you with this final, slightly provocative thought. In 2026, success won't belong to those with the best AI, but to those with the most connected AI ecosystems. Master the connections between your data, your tools, and the world, and you completely master the future of AI. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer. And hey, we challenge you. Start building your first AI connection today.